As you watch this, please take care of yourself. It does contain some information alluding to birth trauma. Viewer discretion is advised. A health advocacy video will be linked at the end of this video.
I feel pretty annoyed. While this is not my typical experience, I do want to share this experience because it's so bad. I went in for a medical appointment and I waited 72 minutes before I got seen. I was literally about to leave and then the provider was out there, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll just stay, I guess. And so, had a child almost 4 years ago. I breastfed for 3 years. It started to cause a lot of issues, like gaining 60 pounds out of nowhere. But it could also be the EMF. Okay. That. And then now my menses are irregular. Had a menstrual cycle. Then 40 days later, I had another one. And then, which is way longer than usual, I had some spotting. And then I had another period. So I had like 2 periods in 1 month and then another one, another couple in the next month. It's like, what's going on? Like breast pain and cramping and things like that. So I'm like, I don't know, is it estrogen dominance? That's my suspicion. But anyways, so I was just like, what are your recommendations or what? Because she's like, okay, yeah, we could put you on birth control. Of course you want to put me on birth control. No. It makes me feel bad. I don't agree with it. There's too many side effects. Not interested. And it messes up your body. No, thank you. But, yeah, we could put you on birth control, or we could put you on another form of birth control, being the IUD. Or, you know, if you end up having fibroids, we could just do a surgery. We could do an ablation if you don't want any more children. And, like, I understand that these are the typical medical treatments. Also, they all sound horrific. No thanks. What other options do you have? There are no other options. Okay. And then so they ordered an ultrasound, and yeah, my other provider ordered an ultrasound. So she's like, yeah, we'll just see what that one says. I was like, cool, what if they don't find any fibroids? She's like, well, then we'll have to figure it out from there. Which, cool. But that was the most comforting thing that she said, actually. Of all the things she said. But I'm like, bro, is this really how women have healthcare? Like, this is so bad. I'm not going to say she's a bad provider. She was sweet. But, like, this is awful. And I haven't had such closed-minded healthcare in, like, I don't know, the last time, I guess, since I went to a women's health clinic, which was 2021 or so, which is awful. And yeah, I just empathize with other women, and like, it sucks. And I can imagine if you have a provider who's really rigid, who insists that there's only these options, why women would take these options that are not ideal. And so for me, we'll see what happens, but like, I suspect that it is estrogen dominance. Maybe like I have fibroids that have increased in size. Like, worst case, it'd be like cancer or something like that. I've had a lot of things going on. I had a uterine drop. What is that other thing called? Prolapse. Pelvic floor dysfunction. And I had to go to pelvic floor physical therapy. It's just like all these complications from this birth, which I guess was traumatic. I don't really remember, but last week someone brought something up and I was like, oh, that did happen. So anyway, interesting stuff. We'll keep you posted, but just know you have options, you know. It's okay to ask for second opinions and things like that. It's okay to go to integrative health providers. They're out there.